All right, guys. So I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy. Wasn't my thing.
It's kind of a girly show.
Yeah, not my thing. I do, however, love the movie Romeo Must Die, and that does, in fact, have the actor Isaiah Washington in it, who has announced his retirement because he says that the useful idiots in Hollywood have won.
Yeah, he's quitting acting officially. This is giving like when someone makes their profile picture black and then makes their bio just like goodbye and says that they're leaving social media forever, when in reality, you know, they're coming back the next week.
This is a thing that would happen in skating, like as a subculture for skating, because skating becomes such a part of your identity, right? Like your friend group is made up of skaters. Well, there's always that person who's like really negative, and they go on social media to announce to everyone that they're quitting, which is not a thing. Like you could stop for 5 years.
What it means is, I'm gonna quit if you don't beg me to stay.
Yes. So, and that's essentially what happened here, because as soon as he got done, he got such a positive reaction from people, because he's not a huge fan of the socialists or the communists.
I love his tweet though. He said, those who have been following and witnessing my journey here on Twitter since 2011.
I did wonder why they edited it.
All know that I have fought the good fight, but it seems that the haters, provocateurs, and the useful idiots have won. It's giving Trump.
I love
the haters and losers.
I love it.
I'm no longer interested in the back and forth regarding a color construct that keeps us human beings divided, nor am I interested in politics or anything vitriolic.
Yet he describes himself as a Frederick Douglass conservative.
I will be traveling this great country before it falls into socialism and then communism. Until then, know that this Frederick Douglass conservative will keep his powder dry and loves you all. What does that mean?
Guys, do you...
Keeps his powder dry?
I have no idea what that means.
I don't
Guys,
get it.
Grey's Anatomy is the most unhinged show that has ever aired on television. Grey's Anatomy is mass psychosis for women.
Really?
It's a show about doctors having sex every possible second with any possible person.
Even patients?
Especially patients, completely disregarding anyone's health, and everyone dies. The doctors die, the patients die because they're all having sex, and it's insane. And
they die, they come back to life, and then they die again.
And then it's the doctors being like, "Oh, I'm just so sad about how this patient died of a completely unpreventable thing." You never treated the patient. You let him die.
You were having sex.
You were cheating on your husband for the 83rd time this season.
It sounds like it was even crazier behind the scenes. I read about this incident with Isaiah Washington and Patrick Dempsey.
Good old Patrick. Hey, he's a scream.
This is in the tell-all about Grey's Anatomy behind the scenes. So it says, it sort of exploded. They got into an arguing match, and before you know it, they were physically fighting. I was standing there in Video Village. I'm like 6 feet 4 inches. I'm bigger than both of them, but I didn't really jump in right away because I'm like, I don't know if I want to get involved. And Isaiah Washington, for whatever reason that day, took that the wrong way and went after Patrick Dempsey. I guess he felt disrespected that he and the crew had been waiting. Patrick was late. He went after Patrick, pushed him up against the wall, and said, "You can't talk to me the way that you talk to that little beep TR." So he called him the F slur, the homophobic F word.
It's not good.
And everyone knew that TR Knight was gay, so he probably was saying that as a targeted insult. And this was back in 2007, which I thought was acceptable back then. But he had to apologize at the Golden Globes, in which he said the F slur again in his apology.
It's giving Papa John's vibe when he's like,
I love it. I love the vibes. So yeah, he apologized, and eventually ABC just fired him, and he was no longer on Grey's Anatomy anymore for that reason.
Own a damn box.
So sounds like he's pretty based. but kind of unhinged.
Oh, a little bit.
So he's saying that Corsicana, birth control time.
Corsicana is about
the last
Bass Reeves.
time he's going to be on screen.
So, but he then started a GoFundMe so that he could make a movie about Bass Reeves, who is
no, he said he was leaving Hollywood, and then he's not leaving Hollywood.
Shocking, I tell you. But the Bass Reeves movie, like he wants to make a movie based on Bass Reeves, who was he was the first black U.S. Marshal. But the movie Corsicana has him as Bass Reeves in it, so it's like he wants to start the Bass Reeves cinematic universe. Let's go!
He's just really obsessed with this historical figure for some reason.
Well, only a couple of other people have played him. It's really funny. There's a scene in the show Justified where they talk about how they need to make a Bass Reeves movie, and then just like a couple years later, they ended up doing that. So
he said, after seeing the incredible positive response to my recent announcement of retirement from the entertainment industry, it became clear that I have been operating outside of the traditional Hollywood system successfully for the last 15 years. So why stop now with over 5 million views and counting with my February 28th Twitter post? It seems that if I receive just $1 from 5 million people, then I will have more than enough capital to continue independently producing my own Bass Reeves movie projects for a fall 2023 shooting schedule in Arkansas and Oklahoma. So Elon Musk is going to be kicking himself for putting view counts on tweets because this is making him think that 5 million people would give him money. He
really believes it's like there's a very famous saying in like comics Twitter. It's like, look, you can't spend likes.
It's currently,
you especially can't spend views in this case.
His GoFundMe page right now has a goal of $1 million, and he has made $11,000 in 84.
In how long?
When did he put it up? 4 days ago.
Oof.
He put it up 4 days ago. So
how much money?
He's made $11,000 about.
I'm gonna donate $1.
Yeah.
look at fans of Pop Culture Crisis. I too am retiring.
I don't think there are enough people who are enthusiastic about the first black deputy marshal, Bass Reeves, to fund a project like this. And 5 million is not that much.
No.
Why?
To make a movie. Anyway, one of the top donations was $1,000. Someone really wants this to happen.
Why is the default personality? This is probably him donating himself. Why is the default personality of every single American a 14-year-old girl with incredible depression? Sir, you are what, like 40, 50? I cannot believe you just did guys, I'm leaving.
I'm out of here.
And now all of these people are saying, like, thank you for taking a stand against demonic Hollywood.
Well, look, those are the words that sell. Like, those are the words.
It's true.
Like, those
but
are
I
the
wonder if he
buzzwords
feels that way.
Like when people say that's like, and I get like a bit. I don't even like saying woke, and we have to say it all the time because it is sometimes like when we talk about Dungeons and Dragons, is there a word that more succinctly describes a writer's behavior like that? There really isn't. I don't like saying
Someone
it.
commented saying he only made the ridiculous announcement to see if anyone was listening. I bet if someone offered him a part right now, he would take it. But if he is retired, ain't nobody missing him.
I'm gonna miss him. Okay, I'm gonna miss him.
I like to say progressive, because there is a political faction that's progressives, and they spout all this. Yeah. I think woke is like a catch-all term to save progressives from taking the heat from their worst ideologues. And we should more specifically being like, this is the end result of progressives being absolutely ridiculous.
It also sounds like he was part of that progressive cabal for the time at least that he was on Grey's Anatomy, because it says after he got into this confrontation and called his co-star a slur, it says you could see Isaiah's pupils go wide. Like, what did I do? It was quiet, and everyone had to leave the set.
Like that clip of the guy saying who he mouths the N-word on stream, and like you see his just whole soul leave his body because he knows his career,
Trainwrecks TV his
career is over. I don't remember.
This Twitch streamer named Trainwrecks who like said the N-word while he was rapping like with a song, and you could just see I'm pretty sure it was Trainwrecks, or maybe it was somebody else. I don't know.
Also, to be fair, beyond just Isaiah Washington in this movie Corsicana, it does have Stacy Dash, so I support anything with Stacy Dash in it. She's looking mighty fine for like 56 years old, ladies and gentlemen. She
moisturizes. She has the adrenochrome.
She's in her own lane.
That moisturizer that was like made of like baby foreskins or something.
Oh my god!
What was that? Gwyneth Paltrow was peddling or
on
somebody.
like Ellen, and everyone in the crowd's like, "Yeah, baby, like Tibetan baby foreskin."
All the confused liberal white women were like, "Yeah, that's great."
They were like, and she's like, "It's made from like the foreskin of Tibetan children." And they're like, "Yeah."
Dude, in one of our first live episodes, I remember saying, like, you can convince these people to any form of violence, genocide, or whatever, and if they got their Beyonce saying it, they'd be like, "Yes, queen."
Yep. Yeah.
Look, let's look at Stacy Dash's video from the other day. I just want to watch it.
Yeah, she looks great.
I miss being young. Your 20s are great. You're down for.
She might be filtering this.
She's filtered up.
She's filtered, but
like,
still.
You want to go? You're like, I'll go. You don't even know where you're going. You're like, I'll move, dude. I'll set my apartment on fire. What do you want to do?
So it's really a travesty that she wasn't invited to do that Super Bowl commercial
We need her.
with Alicia Silverstone.
We need her on this show. We need Stacy Dash on this show. She's based.
That would be how.
She's so based. She voted for Mitt Romney.
Stacy Dash.
Mitt Romney.
If you're watching this right now,
which she is,
send us an email.
Like she voted for Obama. She voted for Obama in 2008 and then went full neocon in 2012. And to be like,
you're not even allowed to be a neocon in Hollywood, I think.
You kind of are. I think.
I mean, that's the reason
that's what Kevin Costner is. Kevin Costner's a neocon.
Right, but isn't that the reason she wasn't invited for the Super Bowl commercial? Like, she's obviously the person that you would invite.
I do like the idea of her like wanting to go on there, and they're like, "Sorry, you can't." And Alicia Silverstone says, "Fine, I'll go and hang out with her after." Like, I like the idea that maybe Alicia Silverstone couldn't get her on the commercial, but they're still friends.
The last time I saw them like taking pictures and like filming TikToks together was in November last year. So Alicia Silverstone doesn't really care about
people who are asking
stuff.
People who are asking. Stacy Dash played Dion from Clueless. She's also going to be in that movie, the Corsicana movie with Isaiah Washington. But I want to get. I'm trying to get me some Stacy Dash on this show.
Seriously?
She looks very good for 56 years old. Very good. Also, that means that she was born in 67 or whatever. So she was 28 when she was playing a teenager in Clueless. I love it.
What's the power rankings of desired guests for Pop Culture Crisis? Who's number one?
Chet Hanks is definitely up there.
It costs money though.
I'm glad we haven't changed.
I reached,
core values.
I sent a message to Samita Armstrong. I have not heard back yet. I would like to have her on the show. You know, there's a bunch.
We definitely have a running list that we're always adding to.
But Stacy Dash, if you watch this show, please just send me a message.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.